we're going to use a graph to find delta. Okay, so here we go. Use a graph to find delta such that if x minus 1, the absolute value of x minus 1 is less than delta, then we have a funky function like this, x cubed minus 5x plus 6 minus 2, again in absolute value, is less than 0.2. The first thing we need to do is to recognize the function and the other component, which will be a. Okay, so instead of x minus a, we have 1, and instead of f of x minus L, we have x cubed minus 5x plus 6 minus 2. So here's what we take out of this. We take that f of x equals x cubed minus 5x plus 6. Okay, we also understand that L, the limit is 2, and epsilon is 0.2, and finally we get A is 1. Okay, so we kind of find all the necessary players in this game of delta epsilon. And now we need to find the delta. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the graph, we're going to look at it, we'll use the graph intersection and all kind of other features to come up with the matching x values, and the difference between the x value and 1 will be our delta. Okay, so let me change now the picture to the graph. So we have two values for delta 1 from the graph. One is this one, and the other is this one. Which one should we take? Which of the two? Because we need to come up with one value of delta. Are we taking the first one, delta 1, or delta 2? What do you think? To answer this, we need to look back at the graph. Okay? And you need to realize the following. If we take one of the two, we need to take one value of the two. What happens if we take the one on the right side? Notice that the one on the right side, let me draw another line right here, and another relation x equals 1. Okay, you can see that delta 1, which is this distance on the right side, is larger. What happens if we apply it on the left side? Will be outside the sleeve. And if we'll be outside the sleeve, we're going to be above the line 2.2. You see that? So, therefore, we are really required to take the smallest of the two. And that will be the rule. Whenever we have different values of delta, we're going to always take, let me go back here, we're going to end up taking the minimum of the set of delta 1, delta 2. And the minimum of these two will be delta 1, 0.0886. And that will be the answer to this particular example. Okay? So, if we choose delta to be 0.0886, then we are comfortably within the sleeve. So we're going to say the following. If x minus 1 is positive but less than 0.0886, then the absolute value of f of x, which is x cubed minus 5x plus 6, minus the value of the limit 2, will be within our tolerance of 0.2, which is our epsilon.